Minister of Agriculture Samuel Duggins virtually launched the Caribbean Week of Agriculture 2025 that will be hosted by St. Kitts and Nevis from 29 September to 3 October during a virtual launch event coordinated by the Guyana-based CARICOM Secretariat. Delivering the featured launch address, Minister Duggins said it was now time to sow seeds that will lead to transformation, develop policies and invest in climate-smart agriculture and use innovative technologies. According to the minister, it is important also to empower our youth and to recommit to the cause of food and nutrition security and sovereignty.
If we act decisively and act together, what we shall harvest is not only resilience in our field and our seas, but we shall harvest economic stability, social equity, and a much healthier future for all of our people. As the host nation, St. Kitts and Nevis is indeed honored to provide a stage where regional partnerships are sure to be deepened, where new knowledge will be shared, and where the spirit of innovation is expected to flourish. Throughout Caribbean Week of Agriculture 2025, participants can look forward to engaging forums, to technical workshops, and dynamic youth dialogues. They can also look forward to business-to-business networking, as well as insightful field visits, which will showcase the very best of what St. Kitts has to offer as it regards our advancement in agro-processing, sustainable farming, and the emerging green economy. But let us remember that Caribbean Week of Agriculture is more than just a week of activities. It is a clarion call, a call for us to reimagine how we produce, how we process, and how we protect our food, a call to mobilize investment, not only financial capital, but human talent and intellectual resources as well. Resources that will drive rural development, climate adaptation, and economic growth. A call to amplify the voices of women, to amplify the voices of our youth, and the voices of our farmers and fishers, who are the backbone and who are the future of our Caribbean agriculture.
Participating also in the virtual launch event were representatives of the Food and Agriculture Organization, the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, Taiwan International Cooperation and Development Fund, the CARICOM Youth Advisory Board, and the CARICOM Private Sector Organization. Glenn Bart reporting for SKN Newsline. Amid several calls for the People's Action Movement to comment on a recently completed Don Anderson political poll on St. Kitts, Natasha Gray Brooks, political leader of the People's Action Movement, described the poll as, quote, staged and was designed by New Labour, the People's Labour Party, to rattle Old Labour, the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party, ahead of the recent PLP convention. But while not wanting to engage on the poll, Ms. Brooks took swipes at the SKNLP and the PLP, describing them as cousins, a family affair, caught up in a circus and a spectacle. PAM's party leader Brooks said PAM is focused on leading and governing the country after the next general elections. Posting on the party's Facebook page, she wrote, quote, "The truth is, no poll is needed to show the people how far this country has fallen under Labour. No survey is necessary to confirm what every man, woman, and child is feeling every day, that the economy is weak, the leadership is failing, and the cost of living is suffocating us all. Who needed a poll to see Labour's greed in action, giving themselves an almost 40% salary increase while slashing poor people's PAP from $500 to $250? Who needed a poll to see children masquerading as experts running the country into the ground while globe-trotting on the taxpayer's dime, returning with nothing but photo ops? The country is suffering, and all these two Labour parties can do is fight themselves," end quote. Brooks noted that PAM is focused on rebuilding and renewing the party and is reimagining a better future for the people. She wrote that the party is not distracted by the noise and is designing a plan to rescue the country. Glenn Bart reporting for SKN Newsline.
Get ready as the Global Kingdom Impact Fellowship presents the second annual Holy Convocation 2025, a return to holiness. July 24th to the 27th at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort, featuring a special guest speaker, Bishop Noel Jones.
The Spirit of the Lord is in here. And that's why we've got to understand the steps, because He's already done it. Everything that God is going to give you, He has already given it to you.
Bishop Tyrone Ivy.
Thank God that my mind keeps being renewed, because if I don't get my mind renewed, I'll lose my mind dealing with people who don't see the best in me.
And many more. Women, get ready for Convocation Women's Day on Saturday, July 26th, featuring powerful women of God, Pastor Mashinda James, Co-Pastor Nilsa Williams, Bishop Precious McLeod, Katina Hoskins, Overseer-designate Yolanda Troop Smith, and First Lady and Co-Pastor Marissa Johnson. Register now at www.thegkif.org or visit the registration desk at the church after the service. It's Holy Convocation 2025, July 24th to the 27th, under the theme, A Return to Holiness. You can't afford to miss this. Your favorite TV shows are just a click away with TVC Plus at tvcplus.live. Stream our 24-hour live programming. Catch the latest episodes of TVC Originals on demand. Enjoy premium pay-per-view content and so much more. Watch on any device, TV, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Visit www.tvcplus.live. Stream, watch, enjoy.
The SKN Newsline website now offers you more news. Log on to www.sknnewsline.com for local, regional, and international news. You can also watch the latest newscast and keep abreast with news in sports, all from sknnewsline.com. That's www.sknnewsline.com. News at your fingertips.
Good day to the beautiful people of St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Martin News Desk now airs on
Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays on TVC
at 11 a.m. and then again at 5 p.m. So
make sure to tune in.
It's Entertainment TV at its finest. Join us for Main Event, the Caribbean's leading entertainment show only on Television Caribbean TVC. Tune in as our host chats with top artists and entertainers, bring you the latest buzz in entertainment, and showcase the hottest music videos from the region's biggest stars. Main Event airs on Thursdays at 8 p.m. with rebroadcast on Fridays at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. When it comes to entertainment, it's always the Main Event on TVC.
The operations of the recently commissioned Beaufort's Poultry Hatchery will address challenges faced by farmers in getting the production of eggs to a sustainable level all year round. According to Miguel Fleming, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Marine Resources, careful examination of the import difficulties involving birds along with associated issues led to the development of the poultry hatchery at Beaufort's.
This hatchery would be able to produce more than what we're looking for. But this is good because during a certain time of the year, we always run out of eggs and we have to import eggs. But I can say with this new venture, we won't have to do that anymore. And I think monthly we produce well over 300 and something thousand plus eggs every single month. And definitely there's an opportunity to export because from time to time we would extend our storage facilities to our egg producers because we would have overproduction. So we are exploring our regional markets so that we can start exporting eggs. There are a few farmers actually right now send eggs to Tatola and those places. So we want to increase our efforts. And because having a hatchery on the island generally would, we have more persons wanting to get into egg production. And so I always ask them the question, are you sure? Because I know generally we produce a lot of eggs and we are self-sufficient. But again, we don't want to create any barriers to entry, but explore other markets so that we can export. So I think that we are doing good. And the hatchery so far has proven that this was a step in the right direction.
The hatchery was commissioned with the assistance of the Taiwan International Cooperation and Development Fund, and it is expected to produce 20,000 laying birds annually and support local egg producers. Glenn Bart reporting for SK Newsline. Spencer Brand, the minister with responsibility for labor in the Nevis Island administration, said there are many opportunities for employment on the island when he addressed residents in a recent town hall meeting of the Nevis Island administration. Mr. Brand expressed some disappointment in the low uptake in an employment drive recently. Speaking honestly, he said to residents, the initial review of the exercise revealed a lack of seriousness by some job seekers.
107 businesses were looking for people to work. Keep that figure in mind. 220 persons were referred to those 107 businesses. Only 75 persons were employed. Now, as the Minister of Labor, that is scary and that is frightening. We are in the process of doing a much more expansive investigation as to why is it that only 75 persons out of 220 persons were actually employed. And some of the preliminary information that is coming forward is that a lot of these persons are not serious about work. I am going to put it as plain as I can. They are not serious about work. And as a government, we try to create the necessary environment for persons to be employed. And when the opportunity are at their doorsteps, in their hands, they are not serious about it. I want to use this forum here in Jessup to say to our people that there are opportunities the length and breadth of this country. Right? Social security numbers keep trending in the right direction, where persons are, where employment are available. And there are opportunities for people to take up those vacancies and those employment. Even sometimes within the government setup, there are some vacancies. And oftentimes we try to find persons to fill some of those vacancies. And it is absolutely difficult to find persons. It is up to these folks who are looking for employment to take up these opportunities seriously.
Minister Brand urged Nevisians in the job market to take up the opportunities to be gainfully employed. Glenn Bart reporting for SK Newsline.
Get ready as the Global Kingdom Impact Fellowship presents the second annual Holy Convocation 2025, a return to holiness. July 24th to the 27th at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort, featuring a special guest speaker, Bishop Noel Jones.
The Spirit of the Lord is in here. And that's why we've got to understand the steps, because he's already done it. Everything that God is going to give you, he has already given it to you.
Bishop Tyrone Ivy.
Thank God that my mind keeps being renewed, because if I don't get my mind renewed, I'll lose my mind dealing with people who don't see the best in me.
And many more. Women, get ready for Convocation Women's Day on Saturday, July 26th, featuring powerful women of God, Pastor Machinda James, Co-Pastor Nilsa Williams, Bishop Precious McLeod, Katina Hoskins, Overseer-designate Yolanda Troop-Smith, and First Lady and Co-Pastor Marissa Johnson. Register now at www.thegkif.org or visit the registration desk at the church after the service. It's Holy Convocation 2025, July 24th to the 27th, under the theme, A Return to Holiness. You can't afford to miss this. Your favorite TV shows are just a click away with TVC Plus at tvcplus.live. Stream our 24-hour live programming. Catch the latest episodes of TVC Originals on demand. Enjoy premium pay-per-view content and so much more. Watch on any device, TV, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Visit www.tvcplus.live. Stream, watch, enjoy.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Tune in to Insights on TVC, where we explore the unique stories and perspectives of our fascinating guests.
I used to get in trouble for talking.
I am really angry. I forget English.
I had good examples of what people could become.
Each episode brings you an in-depth look at individuals from diverse backgrounds, sharing their personal journeys and valuable life insights.
I don't know. We're going to bathe here because Papa Bratcher says nobody owns the beach in St. Kitts.
People who sound like this and saying that they're like 15, I'm like, you have a beard.
Insights airs on Mondays at 8 p.m. with rebroadcast on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Only on Television Caribbean, TVC. You can also stream on demand at tvcplus.live.
Good day to the beautiful people of St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Martin News Desk now airs on
Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays on TVC.
at 11 a.m. and then again at 5 p.m. So
Make sure to tune in.
At Digital Print Plus and Crafted by Design, we're thrilled to be your go-to print shop located in the heart of Bastille. From essential services like printing, copying, and laminating, to a diverse array of school supplies, arts and craft materials, and office essentials, we've got you covered. Don't fret, Digital Print Plus and Crafted by Design are here to stay and ready to be your trusted partners for all your printing and craft supply needs. Ready for a visit? Find us at the corner between Dillio and Princess Street. Just look for the vibrant pink and yellow building with white doors. We can't wait to welcome you.